Simon Cowell is a name synonymous with television talent shows, sharp criticism, and massive commercial success. From American Idol to The X Factor and Britain's Got Talent, he redefined reality entertainment and left a permanent imprint on global pop culture. But beyond the sardonic wit and tightly fitted shirts lies a man whose life has been riddled with profound personal struggles, hidden tragedies, and surprising reinventions. This in-depth video explores not just Cowell's public career but the emotional and psychological toll that came with it. What happened to the man who built careers and crushed dreams on live television? How did the face of talent television confront his own inner battles? This is the untold story of Simon Cowell, a tale of ambition, downfall, trauma, and unexpected redemption. Born in London in 1959, Simon Cowell was raised in a middle-class family. His father, Eric Cowell, worked in the music industry, while his mother, Julie, was a ballet dancer and socialite. Despite the seemingly privileged background, Simon's early years were marked by frustration, rebellion, and a general disinterest in academics. He was expelled from multiple schools and drifted without direction, often clashing with authority figures. Yet, beneath his rebellious streak was a keen sense of observation and a hunger to succeed on his own terms. Music and show business fascinated him from a young age. His father helped him land his first job as a mailroom clerk at EMI Music Publishing, a humble beginning that set the stage for one of the most unlikely success stories in modern entertainment history. During the 1980s and 1990s, Cowell's journey through the music industry was far from glamorous. He worked for various music companies and even started his own label, Fanfare Records, which enjoyed some success with the pop duo Sinita. But when the label folded in the late 80s, Cowell faced financial ruin. He moved back in with his parents, broke and defeated, unsure if he would ever make a mark. These difficult years were critical in shaping Cowell's famously tough persona. He learned how cutthroat the industry could be, and how essential resilience was to survival. This period also forged the businessman within him, one who understood the intersection of commerce, creativity, and celebrity. Cowell's big break came with the launch of Pop Idol in the UK in 2001, where his brutally honest style caught the public's attention. That same format soon crossed the Atlantic to become American Idol, premiering in 2002. It was here that Simon Cowell became a household name, known for his deadpan sarcasm, ruthless critiques, and unwavering confidence. Audiences loved to hate him. But success came at a cost. The pressure to constantly produce ratings gold was immense. Behind the scenes, Cowell was grappling with overwork, media scrutiny, and the stress of maintaining his empire. He often worked 16-hour days, juggled multiple shows across continents, and struggled to maintain a private life. His personal relationships suffered, and he became known for being a loner, rarely seen with friends outside work. Cowell's private life remained mostly guarded, but certain events forced his personal struggles into the spotlight. One of the most shocking moments came in 2013 when news broke of his affair with Lauren Silverman, wife of his close friend Andrew Silverman. The scandal dominated headlines, painting Cowell as a homewrecker. Public opinion was divided. Some condemned him, while others empathized with the vulnerability he showed when he later admitted the scandal changed him. Lauren became pregnant, and Cowell soon became a father to Eric in 2014, a turning point that altered his emotional landscape. Fatherhood brought him a sense of grounding and responsibility that fame never could. It changed everything, Cowell would later say. Everything I do now, I do for Eric. As Cowell aged, his intense work ethic and the physical toll of years on television began catching up with him. In 2017, he fainted and fell down a staircase in his London home due to low blood pressure. The incident raised concerns about his health and lifestyle. In 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, he suffered an even more serious injury, a broken back from an electric bike accident. It was a life-altering moment. Cowell underwent 6 hours of surgery and was forced to withdraw from most of his commitments during recovery. The accident made him re-evaluate his pace and priorities. For a man who had built his empire on relentless energy, the forced pause was both terrifying and enlightening. During recovery, Cowell made drastic lifestyle changes. He adopted a vegan diet, focused on fitness, and embraced a quieter, more introspective routine. His on-screen persona mellowed. Though still critical, he now often tempered his judgment with empathy. Viewers noticed. The once nasty judge seemed more human. Professionally, Cowell began investing more energy into talent development and production. He expanded his company, Psycho Entertainment, though internal restructuring and the shifting television landscape posed challenges. Cowell began to favor streaming platforms, newer media formats, and international collaborations. His focus wasn't just on ratings anymore, it was on legacy. Even as Cowell found peace in fatherhood and personal healing, he continued facing heartbreak. The passing of his beloved mother in 2015 deeply affected him. Julie Cowell had always been a pillar of emotional support. He withdrew temporarily from public appearances, visibly shaken. "She was my best friend," he confessed in a rare moment of vulnerability. He also lost close friends and colleagues, like music mogul and X Factor judge Lewis Walsh's sister, as well as singer and former contestant Sarah Harding. These deaths, personal and tragic, added layers of grief to a man already learning to cope with physical fragility and changing public tides. Today, Simon Cowell is a man transformed. His recent interviews and public engagements show someone who has endured scandal, survived injury, and weathered media storms. No longer just a scowling TV villain, he's become a father, mentor, philanthropist, and survivor. He is known for supporting children's charities, advocating for music education, and mentoring young entrepreneurs in the entertainment field. Simon has also begun writing a memoir, not just to recount his life, but to inspire those struggling with failure, pain, or public scrutiny. He speaks candidly about mental health, anxiety, and the cost of ambition. "I didn't always like who I was," he said in an interview, "but I like who I've become." He also plays a quieter role behind the scenes, coaching upcoming talent not just on vocals or stage presence, but how to handle fame, setbacks, and pressure. For those who know him now, Simon is a guide as much as a gatekeeper. He remains passionate about discovering new voices, often spending weekends listening to demo tapes and scouting talent online. He's even working with schools and community programs to nurture musical talent from underserved areas. Simon has also supported global causes, from children's hospitals to animal welfare, often making anonymous donations. His transformation into a more thoughtful, grounded individual resonates with a world craving authenticity. He now splits his time between his London home and his Malibu residence, balancing family life with creative work. Unlike his younger years, Simon cherishes downtime, long walks with his son, movie nights, and quiet dinners. These moments, he says, matter more than applause. In addition to his media legacy, Cowell has been instrumental in launching social impact initiatives. In 2022, he partnered with UK education groups to fund scholarships for aspiring music producers and technicians. He also began mentoring mental health ambassadors within the entertainment industry, recognizing the unseen toll that fame can take. Cowell has increasingly focused on sustainable entertainment, pushing for greener production methods and better working conditions for crew members. Insiders say he's often the first to check on behind-the-scenes staff, a drastic change from his early days of single-minded ambition. His experiences with injury and burnout have made him an advocate for work-life balance. He regularly gives talks to media interns and aspiring producers about how to achieve long-term success without losing oneself. In those talks, he often recounts not just his victories, but his regrets. Simon has also become an unexpected voice for animal rights. A longtime dog lover, he now funds rescue shelters and wildlife preservation organizations. He frequently includes animal welfare in his public speaking, encouraging his celebrity peers to use their platforms for positive change. In recent years, Cowell has expanded into documentary production. He's now producing stories about underdog musicians, industry exploitation, and even the mental health impact of viral fame. His goal is to give voice to stories that reflect the full spectrum of showbiz, from glitz to grief. Simon Cowell's transformation isn't just emotional, it's philosophical. He's gone from chasing fame to questioning it. From crafting televised moments to curating human stories. For a man once dismissed as cold and calculating, he's becoming one of the industry's unexpected champions for healing, growth, and humanity. If you found this deep dive into Simon's life moving or eye-opening, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue creating powerful, in-depth documentaries that reveal the real stories behind the headlines. Drop a comment below with your thoughts or who you'd like us to feature next. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a story.